Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna do a little favorites video. You guys are back a little bit further because I did a little bit of rearranging. I don't know if it's like noticeable. I have like a weird clip in my hair. I just don't feel like doing my hair. So we're gonna do a little favorites video. There were a bunch of products that I wanted to include in my 2018 favorites, but I couldn't because they were like brand new and I've only been using them for like a month or two. So I have quite a bit to talk about, and it's all like really good stuff. Obviously it's a favorites video. So let's get started. Oh, spirit fingers. Oh, also I'm testing out a new foundation, so if my skin looks awful, that's my excuse. Let's start with concealer because I don't have a primer or a foundation to talk about. So we're gonna talk about this guy. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Light Capturing Self-Setting Concealer. I used this in a video. I actually did like a video on this product, kind of. I'll put the video in a card. But I really like this. So I don't think that it is self-setting whatsoever. You do need to set it with powder. At least I need to set it with powder. But overall, I think it's a really good concealer. I would say it's like a medium, like a soft medium coverage. It's not like super full coverage, like Shape Tape. It's right in the middle. It has a very nice, like natural finish. I really like it. It's very pretty. Wears well. Every concealer creases on me. Every concealer tends to look like dry by the end of the day. But that's me. That's not you. So yeah, I think this is a really good one. So if you need a new concealer, check it out. There's a lot of shades. I feel like I looked at this when I was at Sephora and I was like, oh girl, there's quite a few shades to choose from. I have number 32. It matches me perfectly. I'm trying to go in order of like how I would put stuff on my face. Wait, we're gonna do brows next. You guys. You freaking guys, these new brow products from Urban Decay have changed my brow game. I don't know how my brows are today though, so maybe you shouldn't look at them today. They might be a little crazy. So the brow blade is a little double-sided number. So on one side you have a waterproof pencil, just like a regular micro pencil. On the other side you have a little felt tip pen. I don't really mess around with the felt tip pen, but I totally fucks with the waterproof pencil. It is incredible. I'm in the shade Dark Drapes and everything. Well, I'm only talking about two things, but they came out with like little clusters of products. So I don't know if you can buy them in a set, but the way that we got them in PR, they were like broken down into little sets, which I thought was so cute. The other thing that I love is the Brow Endowed. So on one side you have a primer, on the other side you have your brow gel. This is like hardcore. This will put your brows in place. They will not budge. However you fluff them or sit them down, that is how they are staying for the entire day. This stuff does not play. At the end of the day when I go to take this off, like I can feel myself having to really like work it off. I mean, it comes right off, but it is incredible. These two together, my brows have never been better, if I do say so myself. I'm not going in order. It's too difficult. Okay, so I have a new mascara that, nothing else has touched my lashes since this came into my life. So this is the new mascara from Colourpop. It is called, oh my gosh, look, the coloring is already coming off of mine. I mean the letters. It's the BFF Volumizing Mascara. Mine's in the shade Black on Black. I do have the colored shades, but the black one, oh, look at this wand. The black one is where it's at. It has that big, fat, natural bristle wand. It's so incredible. It is a drier formula. So if you're someone who likes a super wet, mascara, you might not love this one. I do think this is not going to last long because of how dry the formula is. I feel like it's gonna dry out super quick. But oh my gosh, it's my favorite. I love it. It doesn't smudge. It doesn't flake off. It wears all day. It keeps my lashes up. long, volumized, perfect. Totally hooked on this, and it's only like $8, which is freaking incredible. So good. Colourpop killed it with this one. Totally killed it. Let's talk about this little guy. So this is from MAC, and this is called the Sculpt and Shape Contour Palette in the shade Light Medium. So when I saw this, I was like, do I really need another contour palette? No. But I bought this one. It was on sale when I was in New York with, was I with Erin? Maybe I was with Tara. I don't remember. Oh shoot, let's turn my phone off. Anyway, I bought this when I was in New York. This shade right here and a little bit of this one. Oh my goodness, you guys. It's so like soft when you put it on your face. It's not super crazy pigmented. You can really build it up and make it look very natural. And I don't know, I just really love these tones. I love how like subtle the powders are without being like non-existent. They're just light. You can really, like, I take my Smith 112 brush and just like work it in, and then I'll go in again and work it in, and then I'll take my very, very dirty beauty sponge. This one's from OFRA. This is another favorite. And I'll just like buff it out, take a little bit more. It's just so soft and buildable and natural and beautiful. I haven't even played with the highlighting powders, but the contour shades are absolute perfection. And I have this bronzer from Bare Minerals. So this is the Invisible Bronze in the shade Medium. Erin's mom actually discovered this one. She bought this for Erin on a whim, and then I went and bought it because it looked so beautiful, and I am in love. It reminds me of the Hourglass powders. It has that very nice, like soft, like baked finish, but I'm usually not a big fan of baked products, but this one is just so beautiful. It's, again, it's very like soft on your face. It is warmer than I would usually go for, but it just, I don't know, there's just something about this that looks so stunning on the face. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, and it's just gorgeous. And I keep trying to wear other bronzers, and I keep going back to this one. It has become my absolute favorite. Oh, this little guy. So this is the Made with Love by Chloe collab palette that they did with Becca. So Chloe and Malika. This is the lighter of the two palettes. It's very rare that I find a palette where I love everything. You guys, I adore this. Now, first off, I love Becca's powder formula. Their powder bronzers are probably, if I had to only pick one formula, it would be Becca. I just think that their bronzers are the best in the business. So I already know that I love their powder products, but these shades are just perfect for my skin tone. I love the bronzer. I love this blush. I love this highlighter. And then I'll take this either as a bronzer top or like as a blush topper, or I'll mix a little bit in with my highlighter. It is just so nice and natural on the face, but you still have, like, you can bump it up and get that bling with the highlighter. You can really build up the bronzer. It's just a beautiful product. I love the packaging. I love Chloe. I think she's awesome. This is like the face palette of my dreams, to be honest. Like, other than the Hourglass Unlocked palette, which I talked about in my 2018 favorites, this one has been going strong. Like, every day I find myself grabbing for this, and I just can't stop using it. Speaking of Hourglass, I did just want to mention the Ambient Lighting Powder in Luminous Light. I have like all of the ambient powders, but there's something about Luminous Light, and I bought this, and I only bought a small one because I was like, what if I hate it? But oh my goodness, I love it. It's so soft and subtle. It's like one of those powders that you can use as like a very, very subtle highlighter, or you can take this and dust it on your entire face. It's very versatile. I find myself like using this to wipe off my bake. I'll put it on my entire face. I'll put it on my cheekbones. It pretty much does everything and looks good no matter what you do with it. So this is like a little workhorse. This thing, every day, use it in some different capacity on my face. Another highlighter that I've absolutely been loving is from Wet n Wild. This is, what do you called? Winter Bloom. This is one, ooh, there's a fuzzy. This is one of their limited edition ones, so if you see this, get it. Now, when you look at this, you're like, wait, that's like so white. But you guys, this is such a good dupe for Ice from JOUER. It has this stunning gold sheen to it that is just like so unexpected and so gorgeous. I'm wearing Ice today from JOUER. I should have put this on, I didn't even think about it. Let me grab Ice. So let me give you a little side by side. There's Ice from JOUER, and when you see that again, you're like, that's so white. And there they are, Wet n Wild and JOUER. It's very, very close. And the formula is just so nice. Of course, the Wet n Wild one is a little bit more powdery. I mean, this is like $4. But on the face, it looks so beautiful. It has that really nice, like soft, almost like a pinky gold sheen. And I love it. I really love it. I think this is such a good drugstore option if you don't want to spend the money for JOUER. Of course, the JOUER one I think is like the best one. But Wet n Wild, you killed it with this one. I love this. One more highlighter I want to mention. I'm totally cheating. I only have used this one time. This is not really a favorite, but more like a new product that I got that I really want to show you guys. So this is from Becca, the Shimmering Skin Perfector in Berlin Girl Glow. You guys, oh my goodness, this is so cool. So it's like that taupey, like cool toned gold shampoo. Gold sounds so wrong. It is so beautiful. And when I swatch it on my hand, I don't get any of that like blue reflect. But when you put this on your face, you do get a very, very tiny hint of like a blue. But it's like a soft blue and it's like a wearable blue. If anybody would have ever told me that I was talking about a highlighter that had like a little bit of a bluish shift to it, I would be like, you're crazy, never. This is so beautiful, especially if you're someone who has more fair skin. I feel like you would love this. I wore this all day today. I had to redo my makeup because I was testing out a foundation and it was really bad. I mean, it was really glowy on me. I was like a grease ball. It was the Dior Glow foundation, by the way. Gorgeous foundation. I'm just way too oily for it. So I did have this on today and I really, really loved it. I want to mention this little blush brush. Well, not little. She's a big daddy. He's a big daddy. She's a big daddy. She can be a big daddy. This is the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe French Boutique Blush number 4. So I just think, like, first off, this little bubble I think is so cute. This brush is so damn soft and it just puts blush on so perfectly. It's like an angled brush, but it's more of like a fat angled brush. So I don't know, it just like fits on my cheeks really well. And I have been using this every day for a blush since IT Cosmetics sent it over. And what was that? Such a good brush. It's so soft. IT Cosmetics brushes they're hard to beat. They're really good. They're very pricey, but very worth it. Gotta give a shout out to my girl Charlotte. Pillowtalk Quad. Oh my goodness. From the second this came in my mailbox, I bought this from the Charlotte Tilbury website, I'm pretty sure, but now it's a Nordstrom exclusive. I think I got that right. This is just like the perfect everyday palette. I can't remember if I talked about this in a video yet. I take the 2 matte shades in my crease. This little like, it's like a goldish, whitish, I don't know, just like a soft, subtle shade. I'll sweep that across my lid and then take this little topper and just like dust it over top. And it is the absolute simplest eye look, but it always looks so pretty, and I just find myself grabbing for this more and more. I mean, I'm just hooked on this. I think it is the perfect little quad, and I love it. I love it so much. So this eyeshadow, I've really debated about including in my 2018 favorites, but I didn't. And then afterwards, I wore it like 2 days after I filmed that video, and I was like, I really should have put this in, because I wore it and I was just like, oh damn, I really screwed up not putting this in my favorites. So this is the Dose of Color Block Party Eyeshadow in Shall We Dance. you guys know I'm a sucker for this shade. Oh, by the way, look at my leopard nails. Aren't they cute? They match my sweater. So this eyeshadow, this is just, look, I already put a little bit of a dent in it. It's glorious, and it has this beautiful like shimmer to it. I had this on the other day, and Emma was like, okay, glitter eyelids. And I was like, what? And she's like, your eyelids are glittery. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they are. Like in certain lightings, it looks so just like sparkly. I shouldn't say glittery because it's like a soft sparkle, and it is beautiful. I think this is worth the money. I really do. Even though you guys know that I love my Amber Rush from L'Oreal. This has the added feature of having a little bit of like a silver shimmer to it, and I think that that is just so pretty. Oh, I love it. I really, really love it. It should have been in my favorites. It really should have been. Okay, last thing I want to talk about are these lips from L'Oreal. I forget the exact name of these, but I'm gonna pop it up on the screen. So they had sent these over, and when I saw liquid lip, I was like, oh, I'm not a liquid lip girl. You guys know I don't love a liquid lip. I prefer a tinted balm, something very sheer and comfortable and glossy. But I tried these. I played with these on Snapchat with you guys. We did a little bit of like a wear test. Oh my God, they're so good. So they don't dry down 100%. I would say they dry down like 80%. But they have this very, very watery formula. Let me show you. This one is called I Don't. This one I wore the other day. I wore it to the grocery store and everything. I was quite proud of myself. So they have this very, let me see if I can show you. The formula is like so thin and watery, but they dry and they're just so comfortable, and they're so vibrant for as like thin and watery as they are. You can layer these, you can build and build, and it doesn't like pull itself off. Some lip products you can't layer, they get really weird and chunky. These are so thin, so pigmented, very long wearing, so comfortable. They don't dry my lips out, so it's like a liquid lip, but a little bit toned down, like doesn't totally dry down. It's like a liquid lip for wimpy people that have super dry lips. The other one that I love is called I Create. This one is a gorgeous like mauvey nude. Look at that. Look how gorgeous that color is. See how thin the formula is? Oh my goodness. Someone asked me if they had that weird L'Oreal smell. They really don't. They have like zero smell. So I'm a huge fan. I am totally hooked on these. The first liquid lip that I found in a while that I'm actually excited about. Oh, another favorite is my nails. I will give you guys a little bit of a close-up. If you guys want a tutorial on these nails, let me know. I will do that for you. Thumbs up this video and let me know down below. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. I will see you next time. Bye.
That's gonna do it for today. What is this? Thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in next time. Bye. Mukbang. This is Red Baron. Frozen ass pizza and so bomb. Oh my God, New Kids on the Block, frozen pizza, sweatpants, bitch, I'm living. You like my nails? Excuse the pizza. What do you think about my nails? And this ring. I don't even know where this ring came from, but I can't find my wedding ring, so YOLO. Ew. No. I'm not gonna do my close-up. We're so far. Goodness, in order to start my camera back up, I really gotta stretch. It's because I'm tall. Who are you mad at? You're the one who moved it. Oh my God, I'm arguing with myself. Okay, next. Oh my God, why are you screaming? I'm a screamer. Oh my God. When you touch it and look at it, oh my God, this one has lost her mind.